Thanks for joining us. Thunder Bay Police continue to investigate a violent incident at Inner City Shopping Center, which occurred shortly after 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Officers responded quickly to the mall and contained the scene around the food court where a stabbing had apparently taken place. City police say one person was taken to hospital for treatment and assessment, and there's no further information on the victim's condition at this time. Multiple suspects were arrested, but no details about the charges have been released. Police say there's no longer any threat to public safety at the mall. Local residents had the chance to meet city staff in a more casual setting last week as the city hosted an event called Thunder Bay Talks. The informal gathering encouraged attendees to speak one-on-one with city staff and learn about the city's different departments. Jessica Clement has the story.
I think, obviously the turnout is really great, and hearing from people that they were excited to come out and meet us.
The city's inaugural Thunder Bay Talks event gave residents the chance to converse, ask questions, and share ideas with city staff from nearly every department. Booths were set up around the West Thunder Community Center, allowing attendees to easily approach staff members and get information on city services. Some city employees were also serving up hot dogs for hungry attendants.
Engagement is really important. We want to know and connect with community. What matters to community? What types of questions do you have for us? We have an interactive activity with a Mentimeter that you can, what question do you ever want to ask city staff? And so, we'll be able to take that and share that back with community.
Strategy and Engagement Director Cynthia Olson says each department will take the verbal and written feedback and discuss it internally.
We'll also have discussions as part of our senior leadership. Any other information that we can collate and share back to community, like this is what we heard from you, and are there actions that we can take from the suggestions or the input that we receive from community, then we'll share that back with them as well.
Olson adds they're hoping to host the informal event twice a year. The next Thunder Bay Talks is scheduled for the fall. Jessica Clement, TBT News.
Thunder Bay's Buskers Festival is celebrating its 10-year anniversary, and later this summer it's taking over the Bay and Algoma neighborhood for 2 days of family-oriented entertainment. The 2025 annual Buskers Festival will be happening on July 26th and 27th, offering community pride, local vendors, and entertainment for all ages. Organizer Uriel Lubak has been with the festival since 2013. He says the first day's festivities will extend into the evening, running 4 hours longer into the night until 9 p.m. to make room for some new evening entertainment.
Yeah, the amount of acts that we have more time now on Saturday to showcase them. And we've always wanted to go into the evening, and it's pretty cool that we're going to do that this year. The festival, as it's grown, it's like a big city vibe and a nice little small town here. It's just something that you don't see all the time.
And it's always, a really nice family weekend down here. Never mind the restaurant's busy and it's good and it's fun, and it's just a reminder of community, so we love it. And it's amazing to me, this is my first year helping, that, Uriel and Brian put all this effort in, and we think of it as this small little local thing, but we've got international acts coming. We've got the same headliners as big, massive Buskers festivals across the country.
As the festival is quickly approaching, organizers are still looking for food and craft vendors to attend the 2-day event. More information can be found on the Buskers website. The annual Walk for Alzheimer's is coming up here in Thunder Bay next weekend. Every year, the walk, supported by IG Wealth Management, helps raise awareness and money for the incurable disease that's becoming more prevalent. Last year, the walk took place on the track at St. Ignatius High School. This year, the walk is being moved to Chapels Park. The annual event has been taking place for 30-plus years, and each year the goal is to raise money to help families whose loved ones struggle with Alzheimer's or other dementia, and help spread knowledge and awareness of the disease. Currently, over 500,000 Canadians are affected, and that number is expected to nearly double over the next 15 years. That's why local officials hope they surpass their fundraising goal.
So last year we raised over $20,000, and this year we're hoping to, if not double that. We would love to see as many people come out as possible. We want to have corporate sponsors come out, corporations and businesses put in teams, as well as individuals and their families. So really, we want to make as much money as we can because we are non-for-profit and we're not 100% government funded. So we really need those funds to help us continue our services and programs.
We walk to share hope with those living with dementia and their caregivers. And this walk is a major fundraiser to ensure that families and those living with dementia have the support, programs, and education there to help them. So every step we walk together is a step closer to helping people living with dementia and their caregivers, and making sure that no one suffers through this alone.
The Alzheimer's Walk at Chapels Park will take place on Saturday, May 24th at 11 a.m. Thunder Bay's oldest amateur theater group, Cambrian Players, is back with their latest production. It's called A Year with Frog and Toad, and it makes its debut this Thursday night.
To find the proper climate, one that doesn't feature any snow.
This jazzy, upbeat musical was a big hit on Broadway. The producers say it's very family-friendly, and they're offering 4 matinees to make it easier for children to attend. It's the final main stage production of Cambrian's 75th season, and director Mary Davis says the story has something for everyone to enjoy.
It's honestly, you're going to leave the theater just feeling like it was a warm hug. It's just a really sweet, fun story about friendship and accepting your friends no matter their faults, their quirks, all of that, and just loving one another no matter what happens.
Frog is the more kind of upbeat, everything's cool, everything's smooth. Toad is a little bit more, how can I say, he's a little bit more on the grumpy side. He's still a very nice toad, but he does get a little grumpy. Things do kind of bug him a little bit, but Frog's always there to see it through and help him cheer up.
A Year with Frog and Toad will run from May 22nd to the 25th, and then from May 29th to June 1st. Tickets are available on the Cambrian website or at the door. Thunder Bay author Tina Legault Taylor recently held a book launch at Lakehead University for her new children's book. It's called Dad, Is It Time to Gather Mint? And it celebrates the changing seasons and cultural land knowledge. The book launch gathering allowed for attendees to share and celebrate Indigenous knowledge, traditions, and language. The book is the first of a 4-book series. The other 3 are Moose Tracks, Mom, Are We Ready for the Spring Goose Hunt? And Auntie, Are the Rabbits Running? Legault spoke about what led her to create these books.
The book is inspired by my son Joshua's lived experiences on the land and the intergenerational knowledge that he learns from his Amishkego, Cree, and Anishinaabe family. And this particular book celebrates his relationship with his father and learning about the different animals, plants throughout the seasons, which are all celebrated. This series is about the importance of cultural continuity, holistic and cultural well-being. Also celebrates language. There's Anishinaabe Moan and Amishkego Moan throughout the story, which is Swampy Cree and Ojibwe language.
And the full series will be available in bookstores and online as ebooks. It was a little bit colder today, but that didn't stop the hundreds of local and national runners who came out this May long weekend to compete in a Victoria Day tradition. The 89th annual Firefighters 10-mile road race saw a total of 878 racers with over 580 individual runners and 57 relay teams. Hundreds of spectators could also be seen along the race's route, which started on Simpson Street, went up Fort William Road, around Marina Park, and back down Simpson Street. Race director Herb Danaher says the event just keeps on growing, with this year seeing participation go up 10% compared to last year.
And all the running clubs in the city, it's all a big community. And it's all about fitness for the community, getting people moving, right? We're very happy that we see the race continue to not survive, but thrive, right? And again, it's a great event for the community. It's the biggest, second oldest running event in 10-miler in Canada. So something to be proud of. And like I said, with the volunteers and the runners and everybody else that makes the city click, it's a successful event over and over again. And we have the right recipe and the right formula.
We'll have a full recap of the race results later in sports.